things. Okay, let's get this party started, shall we? Well, it looks like you are mulling over some things in your mind, looking at making some changes. The death card doesn't necessarily mean a physical death to some of you. It may mean that someone who has been ill in your awareness will be transitioning. For the most part, I feel that this is the ending of something, either relationship, job, situation, housing. Something is coming to a close, Leo. It's something that you have been looking at for a while. I'm feeling that it may be on the job. Yeah, maybe on the job situation, or changing something within a relationship as well. Either ending it or ending some behavior within a relationship or job. But this is a big shift, and it's something that won't come as a surprise to you. It's something you've been looking at, Leo, for a while. So take that leap of faith and make those changes so the transition can be less emotional and less painful. And the sooner you speak your truth, the sooner the ruffles will kind of mellow out a little bit. But something of great importance is coming to an end, or a big shift. The King of Pentacles here, that is an earth sign. That's Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. So for those of you that have been looking to make those changes within relationship space, that is coming up, and it looks like it may either affect an earth sign or be caused by an earth sign. But there is an earth sign involved in this ending or this shifting. So for those of you that are looking to end a job, this may be your boss, this may be a coworker, or your spouse, if you are ending your relationship with your spouse or creating a new way of living within your relationship. Your changes that are going to be made, and they are being either made now or going to be made soon, that will affect a King of Pentacles. The kings are here also as feeling like keep your words true. These kings are both side by side, so be in the exalted energy, speak from your truth, no manipulation. If you feel like you're being manipulated, speak that truth, but keep it real. Keep it real, Leo. Whatever you have to say, it feels like it's a difficult conversation, but I encourage you, the sooner you do it, the quicker things will change for the more positive for you. It will affect other people. Looks like you have been looking at making lots of changes in your life, really looking at behaviors, habits, environments, jobs, things that have been working and things that haven't been working. So it looks like you're doing mental inventory, keeping the things that have worked and releasing the things that don't. This is a 9, so it's something that you've been thinking about for quite a while, Leo. And so it's moving towards the final steps of releasing either the relationship, the job, speaking your truth, getting past the fear of whatever the issue is that you need to address. So I encourage you to address it and release any energy that does not serve you anymore. But it does look like you've kept some of the things that work for you, but you've really done this huge overhaul of your mindset and the way you do things and the way that you communicate, and making that conscious shift and the consciousness just making the shift into the willingness to make those changes have opened up new doors for you. And I think many, many new doors will be opening up for you once you make that commitment into the communication to change. So this is the 10. This is in the past. It feels like you have felt a little put upon, that it feels like you have either been manipulated or been taken advantage of. But it also looks like you have not spoken your truth, that was happening. So I don't want to say you're responsible for it, but to a certain extent, you're responsible for it not stopping by not speaking your truth to the people that you are supposed to speak to to make those changes. So I encourage you to speak up, make those changes. Then you won't feel like a doormat, but it looks like a situation. And many of you, it feels more work than relationship related, but it really feels like you've allowed yourself to be taken advantage of, trying to be a team player when others were not really stepping in there and doing what needs to be done. But it looks like that you are becoming the go-to person to clean up other people's messes. So speak your truth, make those changes if you can, and let people know what your preferences are. That's the only way it will change, if you say something. But saying nothing has been a choice as well, and has left you feeling really put upon, really taken advantage of. So speak those truths. The only way to really change it is to speak up. So the King of Cups is here, and cups are water, water signs, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. This feels like not only being in integrity, speaking your truth, allowing your emotions to come out, but this feels like someone from your past was very influential in your life. And it feels like someone that has, it's someone who has passed. That's what the Death card is here. Is someone who has passed from your that was a great influence, and it's almost like they're on your shoulder. Oh, that was very clear. So it could be a spouse that passed. It could be a parent, grandparent, a friend, but someone is sitting on your shoulder, encouraging you to make these changes. They have passed to the other side. That's what the Death card is lighting up for me with this card. This is someone that was of great importance in your life, and that you feel often great sorrow and a bit of a heartache that they aren't here anymore. So for those of you that are grieving, allow yourself to feel that and really release it so you can enjoy the time that you have on this planet. You are here for a reason, and you learned something from this person for a reason, so you can go on. But it looks like a little bit of heartache over a death of someone of great importance in your life. So just be with it. Send them a hello. Send them I love you. I truly believe that the other side can hear us and are with us on this journey, on this earthly plane. So anything that is in your head and your heart, send it out to that loved one, and I truly believe they can hear you. But that person is with you all the time, and I'm feeling that they want you to move forward in your life in a more happier way, that they are fine is what I'm getting, that they are well, they are learning, and they would like to see you embrace your happiness, Leo, a little bit more. And they are always with you in your heart. So what is happening in the future position is the Three of Cups. This is joyous. This is gathering of like-minded people. This is reconnecting with those from the past that help you find your smile and enjoying life a little bit. You've really looks like you've been working super hard at something, and now it's time to reconnect with the joyful things in life, you know. Take a day and binge watch TV with your best friend, or, you know, go out hiking with your buddies. But it's time to enjoy life a little bit. The drudgery has been in the forefront of your mind and in your experience over the last couple of months. It's been very taxing, and you have done the right thing many times. So now it's time to enjoy yourself a little bit more, be a little bit more carefree, a little less scheduled, a little bit more open to the flow of spontaneity, because you've done the hard work. Now it's time to really connect with your bliss a little bit. This is the heartbreak position. I do think that grieving and the heartbreak stands in the way sometimes of you moving the energy or getting past the fear. It feels like heartbreak from the past, either concerned with the death or the death of a relationship or the changing of things, really hits you hard change hits you hard, and sometimes you don't allow yourself to really feel it. You power past it because you are the card of strength, Leo. And so powering through things sometimes is your first line of defense. Now is the time to really feel that so you can move past it and not be held captive so much by that heart pain, whether it was by the death of someone or someone just leaving your life, the abandonment stuff. So really feel it so you can move past it so it won't hold you prisoner as much as it has in the past. So this is the next card. This is the 6. This is one of, it also is one of abundance, but it can also feel like just giving, and it may feel like your bills are a little bit overwhelming to you, but it looks like reprioritizing is in order. It also feels like you are in line for either a promotion or finding a new job, but you are upping your havingness in the way that you make money and the way that you receive money. But you must speak your truth. You absolutely must speak your truth. I feel like there's a possibility of either a unilateral position or a promotion of some kind, but you must speak up. You're not speaking up. So find your truth. Things can shift and change where you are currently. But I see this kind of knee-jerk thing. Maybe I'll just leave. Speak your truth first. See if you can evoke those changes just by your words. And I really feel like you're a very valued, very, very valued addition, and that they don't want to lose you, whether it's within your job or within a volunteer position. Some effort that you do has not gone unnoticed, but you feel like it has. So speak your truth, and things will change. It looks like, but you must take the initiative and the initial step towards that change in order to get the ball rolling. The Hierophant here is you've taken a step up in your havingness on a spiritual level, Leo, that you've been exploring new ways to do things, whether it's praying, meditating, connecting with different yoga groups, or just going to a different church or a new church, or having a different mindset on the current way that you pray. But there has been a shift or a change in the way that you view religion and spirituality. And it feels like your mind and your heart is opened up to new possibilities and new ways of doing things, and really putting that knowledge into practice. It's not just it's something outside of your body. It looks like you have incorporated it into your life and into your awareness, into your daily awareness. So that is something that's starting to work for you a little bit. So whether it's praying on the daily, meditating, or just putting it out there, giving your issues to God, releasing it and giving it to Spirit, whatever it is, keep it up, because it's working for you, Leo. It's really working for you, and you will see the changes coming to you. The Devil here, that is a temptation. So if you have changed a behavior that's starting to work, whether it's for many of you, it may be having to do with addictions. Maybe you are embracing sobriety and you may be challenged. Your sobriety may be challenged. Speaking your truth, that may be challenged. So there is a challenge to some new behavior that you have shifted that is working for you. It's just a test. That's all it is. It's just a test. And it feels like you will continue on the new beginnings. It also feels like you will have more than one or two choices to make these changes. So I encourage you to try the new thing. Check out all the possibilities, but when it comes down to staying at one thing or trying something new, I encourage you to try the new things. That's what feels like new beginnings. Also feels like you have a little bit of focus on you. Outside energy. You're a little bit more visible to people, and people will be communicating a little bit more positively to you. Your efforts will be noticed. So it feels like you've been taken advantage of for a little bit. Once you speak your truth on how things work for you, you will be recognized, honored, and noticed. But you have to put it out there in the world. So once that happens, so justice will come as well. Justice can be as simple as finding your balance in a situation that's tumultuous, or paying a ticket that you have forgotten about. But some kind of justice will prevail. For those of you maybe that you've had your heart broken, that apology will finally come. But there's something in the works that's coming, some justice, and it all hinges on you speaking your truth. Well, if it's you need a raise at work or less hours or a day off, speak those truths. Justice will prevail, but you must put out there in the world. People can't guess at what you need. They don't know. So you have to tell them what your needs are and what will bring you bliss and joy. So please check that out if you're interested. I will be throwing these 3 cards though. One for love, one for money, and one for health. Wow, all very high energy cards. The Star, new beginnings. Plant those seeds of change. But it looks like that new things will come because of a love in your life, whether it is a parent to child, whether it is your lover, whether it is a just a family love, but there is a big shift and a big change in your life. The stars are, giving to yourself and your new creations and putting energy and effort into making your wildest dreams come true. So it really feels like a grand move or shift or change will happen, and it's surrounding your love space. So for those of you that don't have a love, most likely you'll be getting a new one. For those of you that are having a long distance affair, it looks like there'll be a shift in that. So you may be going to them, they may be going to you, or releasing a love that has been toxic and not healthy for you. So there's a big shift and new beginnings that will happen because of love. And the lovers are in the money space, so that kind of validates too. There will be a shift around love. It will affect your money. It will affect where you live and how you process things. So pay attention. There is a big shift coming with money. So for many of you, whether it's a positive shift through money because of love or a negative shift through money because of love, but the lovers are here. So you may move to accommodate your partner's job, but money is affected somehow by your connection of love, and it's coming out in the love card as well as the money card. So that's a double whammy, Leo. The 8 of Swords is in the health place. So it's feeling like you're feeling a little trapped in something. There may be a health change or a health scare that has brought you to a place of wondering what's going on or how to make some better health choices, better lifestyle choices, but it's feeling like you're feeling a little trapped. All it takes is that motion or that commitment to motion to really change it. So don't allow your mind to take over in that fear place. Just move past that fear and make that first step into wellness, whether it is diet, whether it is exercise, whether it is drinking more water, whatever it is, take that first step and you will see the change. But doing nothing is a choice and will reap the benefits of doing nothing. So I know you're a fire sign. Once you decide to make those changes, move that body, it's a done deal. So start doing that. And I think you will see and feel the benefits of making that commitment to better health, better choices, and some movement in your life.